Okay guys, as usual, welcome back to another video of mine. I say it all the time, and this one is on a little bit of a kind of video vlog style YouTube thing. You know the way I am. I am completely unscripted. It's just the way I roll. I'd rather just talk to you guys honestly and from the heart. And this one was based off a trip that I just took to Newport, Rhode Island. I have never traveled to Newport. I've gone further north in the US, but I've never went out in that direction. So it was kind of fun. Actually, it wasn't kind of fun. It was a lot of fun, and it was a lot different than anything that I'm used to. My wife and I took a little 2 or 3 day trip out to Rhode Island, took a little road trip. That was supposed to take about 4 hours and ended up taking 6. Just the traffic was horrendous, but that's another story. It was a chance for me to shoot a camera that I never shoot on the streets because it's pretty much brand new to me, and I took with me the Sony A7R4, okay? And I used the 35mm 1.4 G Master. That's the only lens, that's the only camera I took. So why did I take the A7R4? Right now, currently I'm filming on the A7S III, and I also have the A7 IV, which would have been a fantastic option as well if I wanted to shoot a little bit more video, but taking the Sony A7R4 afforded me that high megapixel count for any kind of prints that I may blow up. And I just really wanted to see how well it worked out on the streets and how well I could push the dynamic range with the landscape shots that I got. So I don't want to hog this up and just, you know, blow up a bunch of footage just on me talking with you guys here. I'm going to show you some of the images, and I'll do a couple voiceovers while we go through all these. But again, A7R4, 35mm G Master, a different way that I'm used to shooting, because primarily when I shoot street or personal work, I'm usually always using the Leica Q series or the Leica M10. So this is a lot different for me, just setting up the focusing parameters and just learning how to work with the tracking and things of that matter. But this combination that I had, the A7R4 with the high megapixel count and this 35mm G Master, was amazing. As you can see right here, I do have a Cinebloom UV filter on the front because I always use UV filters when I'm out on the street because I bang my lenses up a lot. But on some of the night shots that I may show you, I did have the Cinebloom 10% Cinebloom filter, which creates all that haze. Right now, I'm using it while I'm filming. That's why you can see this Pro eye light behind me, this Lowell Pro eye light, incandescent bulb behind me is just this strong flare. So that's the kind of scene that you're going to get when you use a Cinebloom filter. And that is 10%. A lot of people are, is it 10, is it 20? These are 10, so, you know, take that for whatever it's worth if that's something that interests you as well. All right, I've gone on long enough. Let's check out some of the video, and I will give you some of my thoughts and voiceover to kind of accompany some of these shots that I have up on the side here. All right, stick with me. Let's check out the pics. Okay guys, welcome back. As you can tell, I did not do any voiceovers like I said I was going to do, because sometimes, to be honest with you, I feel like there's not enough time to talk about each scene as the sides are flipping through. So whatever, you know the way I am, I'm completely unscripted, but had a great time shooting the A7R4 with the 35mm setup, and that is the only thing that I took, the 35mm G with the Cinebloom filter, and they were only used at the night shots at the end. I did not use the Cinebloom filter during the day, but what you're seeing is you're seeing my wife and I on the streets in Newport, Thames Street, up and down, just some, you know, street style photography, some portrait work of my wife out to lunch. You see us on the famous cliff walk, taking photos there. Also, we visited the Vanderbilt mansion, which you can see some of the architectural shots there as well. And I'm trying to think some of the other stuff. You know, a lot of the, I think it was Castle Park or Castle Cliff. I don't know what it is. It's a cool little spot where you overlook, you know, the bridge area and the harbor, and you can sit out on these beautiful Adirondack chairs. I didn't even say that right. But you just sit there, you have a cocktail, you enjoy the scene, and again, people were great to talk to, and we just had a lot of fun. It was a cool little getaway, little travel vlog using the Sony A7 IV camera that I really only shoot for professional work, so it was kind of fun to take it out with personal stuff. Hope you enjoyed the video. If you like all the color grades that I used here, I used my JD Soho series, my Filmic Vibes or Filmic series that I have up there. I think it's JD Filmic version 2. And then I also have my Kodachrome, which you can tell is on there, as well as at the end on the night shots, my cinematic, or actually my Cin series. So you can see all that. I'll put the appropriate links down below, as well as my website, but give a like and subscribe. Again, sorry about all the little outtakes and mess ups, but I don't cut anything out, man. I just get in front of the camera and I talk, and I think you guys enjoy that kind of style. So thank you again, and I will catch you on the next one. See ya.